Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome back to a brand new video going over Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. In today's video, we have a rumor basically going over a bunch of different new Galarian forms that we're going to be seeing in the new games, and a bunch of new Gigantamax forms as well. So this is just a rumor at the end of the day though, guys. Take it with a grain of salt. No idea if it's true or false. It just seems very, very interesting. It's quite a big rumor as well, so I just kind of wanted to take a look at it. But of course, if you're excited for today's video, please do me the honor of dropping a like down below. Let's try and crush 600 likes on today's video, and make sure to leave a comment down below. What Pokemon would you love to get a Galar form or a Gigantamax form in Pokemon Sword and Shield? I'd love to see what you guys have to say, and subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this here channel. All of that out of the way though, guys, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, this was dropped on the 12th of September, so quite a while to be fair, but none of it has been proven wrong yet or false, so, you know, this still has some legitimacy to it, I guess. But, yeah, it was dropped a couple weeks ago on the 12th of September. It says, I'm not here to tell you things you already know. I don't say where I come from or what my professional field is. I just want to say that I have been in contact with the games. Forgive my English if it is not very correct. Spoilers. So, you know, the backstories, alright, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really leave much to the imagination, but, I mean, it does leave a lot to the imagination, to be fair, because he just has no idea how he knows this information. He's just basically like, yeah, I'm not telling you, but I know it. So that's kind of what we have to go off. Anyway, so spoilers. Exploud gets a normal fairy form. It is much finer and its skin is brighter. It produces a softer sound and can have the ability Pixelate. That would be kind of broken because it gets Stab Hyper Voice with Pixel. Ooh, that could be naughty. That could be naughty. And then it says Ledian contrively Exploud has become more aggressive. Ledian, unlike Exploud, I think I was supposed to say, has become more aggressive. Its evolution has tips on its fists, and its antennae are stiffer, and it is globally larger, and its wings are completely closed. He loses his type Flying to the Fighting type, and may have the ability Technician. So that'd be kind of cool. So that's a bug fighting type. Nice, nice. I can get on board with that. I rate it. Mightyena now lives in the mountains. It becomes dark ice. It has fangs much longer like saber-toothed tigers. Its coat becomes white. That would be really cool. I could see Mightyena getting a Galar form as well. I don't know. Now I saw Zigzagoon get one. I could definitely see like Mightyena and Poochyena get one as well. Then it says Ursaring becomes fairy fighting, which we don't have yet. We don't have a fairy fighting type yet, so that I would definitely be down for that. It partly resembles the Ursaring shiny, but possesses all sorts of pink protrusions on the arms and in the back. The spike on its head forms a mushroom of his. So yeah, fairy fighting, we'd like that. Sunflora, because of the humidity and rain omnipresent in some places, takes the plant water type. So that's grass water, I think. And then it says it gains an evolution that looks more like a kind of blue lotus. It can have Storm Drain or Swift Swim. Cast form takes the pure fairy type and gains a new ability. Given the capricious climate of the region, it is habituated, I don't even know these words, and does not change shape. Its ability allows it to boost its special statistics by 50% under the climate and gives priority to attacks of the same type once a climate has been established. Example, if the rain is set, attacks of type water are priorities. That's actually a really, really broken ability. So basically, what's that saying is that if there's like sunny day is up, then fire type moves get priority. If the rain's up, then water type moves get priority. And I guess if the sand's up, ground type moves get priority, or rock type. But that's a really, really cool ability. And as we all know, there's like thunder in this game as well and stuff, so it could definitely be a thing. And they're definitely going to want to push the different new weather conditions. Then it says Zangoose takes the poison type in addition to normal type and has adaptability. Its claws are much shorter but secrete venom. It has much less white on it and much more red spots. Its head is dotted. And Macargo, it lives in the mineral caves, and its evolution takes the fire steel type. Minerals that sparkle on its shell, and it is much more elongated than Macargo. Its eyes look like pearls. So apparently Macargo is getting a Galar evolution as well as Sunflora. And then this is the second part of the rumor. Like I say, quite a big rumor today, to be fair. It's a hefty one. And like I said, I don't know why I never covered it. It came out like on the 12th. Maybe I don't know, I just forgot about it. But anyway, Seviper wins the dragon type. So Seviper becomes dragon type and gets the ability Merciless. It has glided ornaments all over the body, and its tail looks more like a scythe. That could be really cool. I like that. Kingler is water steel and gains a new ability that has the same effects as a metronome. The more it hits with the same attack, the more powerful it becomes. So what is that, like effects as a metronome. Is that what, like, rollout? Where if you just keep hitting it consecutively, then the damage is increased? I think that's what it is. Maybe. Like Ice Ball. Who knows? Rollout Ice Ball, I think that's it. Water Steel. Do we have a Water Steel? Yeah, of course we do have Empoleon. Aegislash has a Gigantamax form. Now, we know Aegislash has a Dynamax form. We know it's in the game because of the Dynamax website. But yeah, Aegislash has a Gigantamax form. In this form, he cannot use his ability at once he has all his statistics. Oh, I get that. So that's kind of broken. So obviously Aegislash has two different stances, has a shield form and his attack form. And obviously in the shield form, the defenses go through the roof and the attack's very, very low. And then in the attack form, the defenses go really low and then the attack's through the roof. So basically in its Gigantamax form, all of the stats are what they would be in the corresponding form. So he'd have like 150 in attack, defense. That would be so broken. As another Gigantamax, I could see there are Hydreigon, Eevee, Trevenant, Vespiquen, and Rhyperior. A lot of talk about Eevee, and especially Hydreigon getting a Gigantamax form, so, you know, could be a thing. I've never really seen anyone say Vespiquen or Rhyperior, though, so we'll have to see what happens there. But it says, if regional evolutions are taken into account, there are many more regional forms of Galar than Alola. I don't have any more info on the type of the two principal legendaries. Nevertheless, I know that the main frame does not concern them directly. See them as guardians. The part of the game that I saw stops at the 6th arena. After the first 3 known types, we find champions of type Fairy, Ice, and Dragon. So after the first 3 known types, I'm guessing that's the Grass, Water, and Fairy? No, Fire? I don't know. We only really know about the Grass, Water, Fighting, Ghost. Do we know about any more? I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. But it basically says that we're getting Fairy, Ice, and Dragon. Now, we know we're getting Fairy because of Opal, which was on the Ben Affleck leak. But Ice and Dragon, we've not had any confirmation about that, so we'll have to see what happens. A new object initially introduced from Morpeko, allows to regain 20% of its life with each change of shape. It can also be used on Aegislash. That's a really cool item. So basically what that means is that every time, if a Pokemon has like a different form, every time it changes form, it gets 20% of its health back. So I guess that would work for Pokemon like Castform. So if you kept like changing the weather, you could get pretty reliable recovery back, but you wouldn't really be able to attack unless he was in like VGC and the Pokemon next to you just kept changing the weather and stuff. But that could be really, really cool, especially for Aegislash. That's super broken. But then it says Dynamax abilities do not pass immunities. Finding a Pokemon that can Gigantamax is like farming Dynamax raids. In other words, they are rather rare. We do know that the Gigantamax Pokemon are different in multiple ways. So we don't like, they haven't really explained it. They've basically said that not all Pokemon can Gigantamax, but like some Pokemon are specific, like Pokemon can. I don't know, it's really weird. So they basically said like, say you had 2 Makagos, one could Gigantamax and then one couldn't, and we don't really know why the Pokemon could Gigantamax, so I'm not really sure. They haven't really explained it. Maybe it's something to do with the surroundings, I don't know. But yeah, not all Pokemon have, so like, so what do we know? We know Corviknight can Gigantamax, but not every single Corviknight can. Only a few can. But we don't know why that's the thing. So it's really weird, but yeah. Then it says, the 3 known Pokemon can Gigantamax have no higher stage of evolution. So that's Dreadnought, Corviknight, and Alcremie. I think I've given most of what I know without spoiling the adventure too much. I am rather disappointed that many Pokemon that I appreciate are not present, but we get about 600 Pokemon, which is already good. Hoping that this will be fixed as soon as the next game. See you later. So all in all, it's a pretty cool rumor. We've not really had any rumors solely focused on Gigantamaxing and the Galar forms, but yeah, this one pretty much does a good job at just solely focusing on that. Do I think it's true? I mean, it could be. There's no reason it isn't. It's written in a way where it could be true, but like I say, I've seen so many rumors now that to try and pick out the ones that are real and fake, it's difficult. It's definitely difficult. But do I think it's true? Could be. Like I say, we'll just have to wait. It doesn't say anything about a new trailer or anything, so I guess we'll just have to wait to see if like Sunflora or Ursaring or Mightyena or any Pokemon like that get a Dynamax form, a Gigantamax form, no, a Galar form. And then see if Pokemon like Eevee and that will get a Gigantamax form. But that is going to be everything for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did make it this far, I really, really do appreciate it. Let's try and crush 600 likes on today's video. It really, really does help out. And make sure to drop a comment down below with your thoughts and feelings. What Pokemon would you love to get a Galar form and a Gigantamax form? I would love a Galarian, Shinx line evolution, Luxio and Luxray. I think that'd be so cool. And then for a Galar form, I think Eevee probably, I don't know. But that's gonna be everything. Be sure to subscribe if you're brand new. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.